firsthand,
Oh,
and then you
yeah.
bring it back, and then you. And was it your idea to blend everything, or that's just what happened because you knew how to use all these arts?
Yeah, well, because I learned it from the original
Mm-hmm.
people from the Orient.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because in the Orient is different than when you come to the mainland.
Well, there's a lot of
Yeah,
washing down that
Yeah.
happens
Watered
in the
down.
mainland.
yeah. And there's a lot of them that teaches, but they learn, I don't know, from the book or whatever.
From a
Wow.
video. From a video.
But
A VHS set.
VHS.
yeah, because in San Francisco and Polk Street, you know,
Yeah.
remember Polk?
Yeah, I know folks.
Okay, but there was a library there, and they all got all karate books
Right.
and kung fu books and so on and so
So
on.
they're reading it out.
And then they sell it, and people buys it, and they look at it, and
And they open a school.
And they
That's
and they open
crazy.
the skill.
Yeah,
Let's
right.
go.
You got to fill out the page in the back.
Yeah.
Send in for your certificate.
Wow.
Yeah, because sometimes when my students don't move right,
Right.
I used to get the eskrima stick and tap them on
Was
the
he a
leg.
pain in the ass growing up? This one? The rascal?
He was a rascal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was he hard to teach?
Oh, I always hit him in the leg.
Oh, no wonder you have really hard kicks.
I think, right?
See, you owe that to
My
Dad.
agility was from running from him.
Jumping from the stick.
Just getting out of the way.
You know, I'll tell you a good story.
Okay.
Come on, Dad.
No, he's good.
Nah. When,
I'll hold him down.
No. So he had to go to school. He was far away, maybe about,
3
I would
miles.
say maybe about
3 miles.
about a half a mile or whatever. So I put him in the car and I bring him out to school, and then I drive him down because so that way he won't be late. And then I drove back home and I cooked some scrambled egg and everything, and I made my breakfast and coffee. Then the doorbell rang. I said, "Who the doorbell ring early this morning?" And then I go downstairs and I open the door, and there he was. I said, "What are you doing here? I just brought you to school in the car." He said, "Well, the teacher said if I can't sit still, I might as well go home." So I went home.
In the time it took him to cook breakfast.
Yeah. And then he's at the doorway. I said, "See, how'd he get you?" "Well, I ran all the way home because he said if I can't sit still, I might as well go home." So I went home.
Wow.
Now, did you have the same problem with Paul?
No,
No?
Yeah.
Paul is the good boy?
he was all right. Yeah.
He was all right.
He was all right.
He was all right.
He didn't say he was the
He
good
a
boy. He said he was all
He was
right.
just all right.
Yeah, but sometimes I used to go to his room, and he's laughing and yelling and everything.
We
I
need to
said,
get rid of this guy."
What the heck is he laughing and everything? And he said, "There's somebody in my window." "Well, how could be somebody in your window when we're one floor higher?"
Yeah.
I don't know, he got some sort of imagination, huh?
Which is good. That's all it was, right? The imagination.
A lot of people
Yeah.
deal with mental health.
Yeah, let's go. It's not until recently that we've made aware that there's a lot of issues that we all suffer from.
Yeah, but he became a good fighter.
Yeah.
Oh, well, he was fighting his imaginary friends all the time.
At the time.
He probably lost half the time.
Had
So
many,
he got-
had many masters.
many.
Hey, Hard Knocks is a good lesson, man.
Sijo, let me ask you a question because I'm very curious. From when you started your martial arts to where it is now, have you seen a big change in the martial arts world? Big change?
Well, yeah, and the one that I feel that it had the good school and a good teacher and everything is Grandmaster John.
Oh, Johnny Oliva?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a good friend of ours. He's a pain in the
Yeah,
ass,
he
but
really is.
he can be okay though sometimes.
Yeah.
He's the guy with the cane, right?
Huh?
Yeah, the guy with the cane. Yeah,
The guy with the cane? Yeah.
Yeah.
We try to keep him off camera all
Yeah.
the time.
I think he's Moroccan or something.
I like his dog.
Yeah, he has a cute dog.
I think he started using apricots.
Yeah, he should use apricot. He should have.
Yeah, he's getting old and broken too.
He
got
missed the
growing
fruit that
hair
keeps
on
his
the
hair on his
sides,
head.
Johnny is a good friend of ours. We've had him on the show, folks. You remember Johnny?
Johnny, leave us alone.
Oh,
Yeah.
Take
yeah,
two.
But when I used to teach him before, he never moved. I used to hit him in the foot. Say, hey, what are you doing?
Oh, so that's why he learned how to move his feet so well.
That's what it was. Was he a good student, Johnny?
Huh?
Was he a good student?
Well, thorough. He was a good student.
Yeah.
He's okay.
Listen, yeah.
He was alright.
Not a rascal, right?
Huh? No,
Not a rascal.
no.
Only this one.
Still had to hit him.
It's just
Yeah.
worse.
But he's still around. He's still here.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm
It's
loving
good.
your dad. He's
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
cool. And you guys, I don't know what, he's a lot more funner than you are. Get out of this chair.
Okay, call the exit.
What do you think of MMA? Do you like MMA?
M.A.
Mixed martial arts. Yeah. It's
What do you think of that?
Several.
Yeah.
different
Do you watch
systems.
any of the fights or?
Yeah, I do, but yeah, the mixed martial arts good.
Yeah?
It's good.
Do you think it takes away from traditional martial arts?
Well, it does because the people that used to teach the traditional can't. They lose their students, you know.
Yeah.
You know, because they can't take it. So what they do sometimes they mix it up, you know.
Wow. Oh, yeah, because a lot of schools are now changing
Yeah.
their curriculum. They
Yeah.
start adding different things, ground games and stuff.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think of that? Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Well, nowadays it doesn't matter because no matter what you say,
They're
it's
still gonna-
still gonna do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a shame. Yeah, because we have a lot of friends who are in the martial arts,
Yeah.
and they've noticed a big change that there's not as many people going to traditional martial arts.
But there are more women.
Yeah, but there's more women, but most of the people are not going to MMA now because they think it's faster to learn or get more, and I don't believe that. I think the traditional stuff is still the better way to go.
Yeah. Well, if they really want to learn it, they have to go overseas in the Orient.
Yeah, see, and that's more traditional.
Right.
Yeah, that's really impressive. Ray, you said you're still teaching,
Yeah.
or is that
Yeah.
do you have a
Private,
school?
private sector.
Privately? Oh,
Private
that's
sector, consultants.
good. Yeah.
film
Are you going to teach the way your dad
consulting.
does? Because if I come over and play, I don't want you to tie my legs up.
Well, I
gonna
have
get
to
you
get
a
harder.
switch.
After this interview, I realize I'm going to have to hit him with a harder stick.
We'll use Kamagon.
But I'm going to get him to sign a non-disclosure too.
Here,
So if I whip him,
This is when a newbie did the double stick. See?
He's a newbie.
Yeah.
Wow, Ray, you look pretty good there.
See?
Oh, looking
See,
spry.
that's him with the double, and
Folks, we're looking at videos from
and this is Paul with the single. See?
well, we're going to have to borrow that clip.
Yeah, we'll add it.
Yeah.
We'll add that.
Yeah.
I'll need to have him send me a copy.
No, we'll do it afterwards. Okay.
We'll do it after.
Yeah.
yeah.
Let me ask you a question because I'm also again I'm very fascinated by you because we just got to meet you today. This is the first time we've met. I saw you at Legacy 8, and I know that was just a couple of months back.
Yeah.
Too many people.
Yeah, too many people. We weren't able to talk to you, but I've always wondered if when the boys were growing up,
Yeah.
were you okay that they wanted to become police officers?
Oh,
Because I
yeah.
know back in those days, being a
That's a
police
cop.
officer was a lot different for them to become cops.
Because I was a cop first.
He was.
You missed that?
Yeah, I didn't hear that part.
Oh,
Yeah.
my God.
Yeah, I just thought you were in the military.
Yeah.
Really? I
Yeah.
never.
That
Ta-da!
No, wait.
He's
no,
gonna
no,
pull
He's
his
gonna bust
Glock.
out his badge. No,
He's gonna
not his
pull out
gun. Not his gun.
Folks, this is bad.
no,
You're gonna pull out his Glock.
No, I just wanted.
Okay, you're
to-
scaring me.
No, I just wanted to show it.
Oh.
There you go. See it.
Here, hold that to the camera.
Okay.
I don't know if
it's
that's
not
gonna
going to
come
be
out.
showing on the camera really well, but
We'll take a
yes, he
picture.
was a San Francisco PD. That's impressive. And then these
Wow.
two took after dad and said, "Let's both join."
Yeah.
And you were okay with that? You weren't trying to talk him out of it? Be like, no.
No.
Be a teacher.
No. And then I have a grandson
Mm-hmm.
that's name is Aaron Lozado, and he's a what
A captain.
a captain.
He's a captain.
He's a captain. That's
Yeah,
the
yeah. In
And
the
his-
police
And
department.
his other son, Paul, my brother's son, is a sergeant in the San Francisco Sheriff Department.
Really?
And then I have another son that's a sergeant in
Yeah.
San Carlos.
Oh, yeah, it's my brother, my
Sean.
baby brother, Sean.
Yeah.
He's a Santa Clara deputy.
There's another brother?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've only heard of the two.
Yeah.
Sean's our youngest. He's a deputy sheriff in San Jose.
What's the age gap between Paul and him? Because Paul's younger than you, right?
About 20.
Yeah.
Paul's older than me.
He is?
Yeah.
My bad.
Paul Scoia.
Paul's the oldest?
Dude, well, that's because he had the head of hair. You don't. So we thought you were.
No, he does. Paul has no hair.
No, I'm just teasing.
Let's go. Well, that's because he can take it off and put it back
Oh,
on.
that's a
right.
toupee.
It's a toupee,
It's
yeah.
a wig.
He's got a hat that looks like a hair piece, right?
You know, it's amazing though how a hat does make people look younger, right?
Does it?
I think it does because you
Now you're
gonna
see
have
him
to
with the
start with a
hat, then he takes it off, and you're like, oh wait, never mind.
I don't wear hats around Filipinos. They keep throwing me their keys. What? I don't park cars. I don't work here at the hotel. So,
Well, I was stationed in the Philippines during the Second World War, huh?
Oh, where in the Philippines?
In Sangley Point.
I was born there.
Yeah,
I was born at Sandy Point Naval Base.
yeah,
Yes, Naval Base,
yeah.
right?
I was there. Yeah.
I was. You were probably one of the.
in a Hummer?
Huh? In a Hummer? It might have been.
If it was a
I don't
Hummer,
know.
he wouldn't
He
have
was
been
born behind
conceived.
the maintenance building.
And
Yeah,
then,
yeah.
and
In the
then,
Hummer.
I'll ask my dad.
and then from the Philippines, I went to Korea with General MacArthur.
That's
Right.
right. Yeah.
Wow, that's
Wow.
crazy.
Remember, General MacArthur was married twice
Right.
during that in the Philippines, and he used to own the what's that Filipino beer?
San Miguel.
The
So
San
they
Miguel?
say, yeah, he used to own that. Yeah.
Wow.
He owned
I
that
did not
brewery?
know
Really?
that.
Didn't
Oh
know
yeah,
that.
he owned that. Yeah.
Wow. I like Filipino so much. I'm gonna make
That's
a
why
beer.
it was so watered down.
Yeah.
I always say, dude, San Miguel beer is. You've had it.
And then
you tried San
It's
Miguel?
called a light beer.
I don't drink.
Oh, okay.
And
See,
then-
San Miguel is.
It's clean.
And,
Clean.
and
Well, then again, when it's hot up there, you can't tell liquor. or anything.
yeah, and then I met him there, and then he talked to me and everything,
Yeah.
and
Well, you were the right height.
And then no, now listen. Then when we march, huh?
Uh huh.
And he was wondering who's that little person there, because everybody was taller than me, and I was the shortest.
Right.
Putot like.
Potot. Potot. Yes. I know that word.
Putot.
Yes.
That's why when I was in Korea, when we were in the 38 parallel line, and everybody said, Lozado, he said, how come you don't bend down when we going up towards China? I said, well, we're the same size. He said, what do you mean we're the same size? Well, in Filipino, they call me putot. But when you start bending down, then when you start falling down, then I bend more down.
That's too funny. Were you recognized as something else in the military? Did they know you were Filipino, or did you think you were Mexican?
Or they always thought I was Mexican because the Mexicans don't get along with the Puerto Rican. They call them Borinque.
Yeah.
Blinky,
it's not-
yeah.
No, yeah, it's it's a weird thing. Mexicans and Puerto Ricans don't get
So
along with
when
each other.
when the war started, when I wanted to go into the to the Marine Corps the first time, they said I was too short.
You were kicked. You were let
Yeah,
in?
Army will take anybody.
And then I
That was
went.
Navy.
Then I went to the Navy. Tried to go into the Navy. They said I was too short. And then I said then I went to the third window. And that was the Air Force. They said I was too short.
What?
So I said, oh, let me go to the Army. And then I went to the Army. They said, okay, we'll take you. So they sent me to Fort Ord.
Oh yeah. I've
That's
been
where I
there.
took my basic.
Yes.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We used to go there once a year for ROTC. Remember that those
Yeah.
days?
Yeah.
The
That
photo thing?
ROTC.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I took ROTC in high school when I went to Galileo High.
Oh, okay.
You went to Galileo?
Yeah, I went to Galileo High.
I don't even
And
think
then,
it's there.
and then I was on the ROTC, see?
I think they changed
And
it.
then
I didn't.
one time I had my uniform cleaned, so I wore my zoot suit. There was a zoot suit type. You know, the baggy pants, the long coat.
Yeah.
Huh?
Was it a pinstripe or solid?
And the hat.
And hat, yeah.
Oh, man, you were balling.
And the long chain.
Dude, he was a baller, huh?
And
Cholo.
and then my army guy said, I said, well, I had my uniform cleaned, that's why I didn't wear my uniform. He said, well, you got to go out there and march. Here's a rifle. I said,
And his suit.
but I'm with my. He said, go out there. And the funniest part about it, it was a windy weather.
Right.
You know how
So you were just
Galileo
like-
in a
yeah,
football
right.
field, it was windy.
Oh, my God.
And my pants go. and then I was in the rear. I said, "Oh, for crying out loud!" And all my friends were laughing. Me, I could hear them in the balcony. You know? And they're all pointing, you know. And they're all waving the flag at me.
Oh, my God. That's pretty cool.
That was during the Zoot Suit time. you know,
Nice.
You know.
That's awesome. Oh, my God.
It's all right. Sharpest looking Filipino in the whole marching band. So
Let me. I saw some pictures here at Johnny. By the way, folks, we are at Johnny Olivia's dojo. Wonderful place. If you ever get a chance,
Twin Dragon Kung Fu
look
Academy.
him up. Really cool guy. But he's got a bunch of pictures
Oh, yeah.
of you
You're in like half of them.
and Ray. I mean, Kai.
Yeah, yeah.
But I saw one picture in there, and you had this really nice James Bond-looking shirt going on. And
Yeah.
So tell me a story about that, because I kind of heard a little bit about it. So what was that all about?
Well,
Okay.
well, John was a good
Are
student.
you in
of-
trouble for this one?
No. No.
No, but John was a good student of mine.
Right.
And it was hard for him to get promoted, so I promoted him Grand Master.
Wow, okay.
See, I'm the only one that can promoted him. But the other people didn't care for John that much. So John was one of my good students, and he learned and he listens. But so I promoted him to Grandmaster, and he was happy. And ever since I promoted him, he started learning more and more. And I said, well, that's good, because you have to learn more and more from different people and combine it into your own system. So
Okay.
that's what John did.
Right.
Yeah,
So about that picture with you in the James Bond outfit.
yeah.
Because
I missed that. I didn't see
you didn't
that
see
one.
that?
No.
Oh, there's this wonderful picture
Not
of
up
your
in the
dad.
air, so-
He's
yeah.
got this nice tux going on, and I heard it was for your birthday. They were-
Oh,
yeah,
the one, the white one.
yeah, the
Oh,
white
yeah.
suit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And was that? They just decided to do a James Bond theme on that.
yeah,
That must have been fun.
I don't know. Was it a
Yeah.
I just think he just
You
dresses
just wanted
like
to wear
that.
a nice suit.
My father
It
just
wasn't a
dressed that
zoot
way.
suit.
Kind of passed it on. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Anybody
but
can
I
dress
still
that.
got the
just looked
suit.
sharp.
You still got the
Yeah.
suit.
I still got the white jacket
You'd have to give
Nice.
it
and the
back.
black pants.
Oh, see, James Bond.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because when I saw it, I thought, oh, was he a lounge singer? Because the hair going on.
I'm singing Filipino.
Oh, do you
man.
karaoke?
That's hilarious.
Do you do karaoke?
Oh, gosh. Oh, no, that's going to be a long segment on that one.
You know,
get all the songs
but I
pressed
used to
out.
sing in the choir before.
Oh, he's a
With,
choir boy.
with my sister, you know.
Okay.
No,
At the Catholic church. And then one time my sister told me, gee, you're awful. I said, what do you mean? you're off. When you sing, you're off.
You're wrong.
So since then, I couldn't sing. No, seriously speaking, I'm telling you the truth.
Wow, your sister's evil.
She
She's
gave
mean.
you such a complex. You're talking about mental health.
Yeah. She said, you're awful. So ever since then, I couldn't sing. So I
Wow.
started playing ukulele.
Oh,
ukulele.
nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
No.
Johnny, do you have a ukulele?
He's not even.
Oh, he's not.
No, he's dealing with business.
My father has a house full of it.
Really? You're just house full of instruments?
Yeah.
Wow.
And then I play keyboard.
Oh, nice.
See, I learned it from one of my best friend. he taught me the boogie woogie.
Do you remember the Rojo family? Johnny Rojo?
Yeah.
Yeah. My dad used to play with him. He was because my dad was also Air Force, but he played in the band in the military.
Was he bass?
No, he was a trumpeter,
Trumpeter.
and the trombone.
Yeah,
Trombone.
Yeah, and so that's why when you said that, I was like, "Ooh, maybe he knows my family."
No,
Yeah.
I wanted to play trumpet,
Yeah.
but I couldn't blow, through that little
Right.
thing. So I tried trombone. I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
So I end up. What would I play? But I forgot what instrument I played. Oh, saxophone.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah, I play alto and tenor.
Ooh.
Oh, we're gonna have to get a demonstration.
He's pretty good.
Yeah.
He's pretty good, huh?
Yeah, he's
Did you bring one?
He's not Kenny G, but I mean,
He's not kidding.